Chairperson, and members of the Commission, if I may be allowed. At the very outset, I wish to express my deep gratitude to the Editorial Commissioner, Mr. Sitaram, on my left, the Consultant on Communication Matters, Mr. Bhajan, my Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Kunjan, my Deputy Chief Executive Officers, and all my staff for holding the fort in my absence and providing the exceptional support to me even during my absence. I especially want to thank the Chairperson of the PSC and my Deputy Commissioner, who were constantly in touch with me despite the enormous demands on the time. I'm also duty-bound on behalf of the Deputy Commissioner and my office to place on record the commitment and dedication of the thousands of polling officers who worked in the first 340 polling stations in the Republic of Mauritius. Our election officers, starting from the returning officers, their deputies, and the thousands of polling officers, 13,716 to be precise, are the unsung heroes of our democracy, putting in countless hours, at times in a challenging environment, to ensure that the elections were run smoothly and the voice of every voter was heard and their votes counted. We owe all of you, our dear friends and colleagues, a huge debt of gratitude, and we salute you. We could not have done this without you, and we can never thank you enough. Having said this, Mr. Chairperson, I wish to now present my report to the Supervisory Commission. Chairman and members, National Assembly Elections 2024, determination of unreturned candidates entitled to be allocated seats in the National Assembly, under paragraph 5 of the first schedule to the Constitution. I have the honor to report that following the National Assembly election 2024, the returning officers have returned, firstly, 60 candidates over the 20 constituencies of Mauritius belonging to the successful party Alliance du Changement. And secondly, 2 candidates for the constituency of Rodrigue belonging to the successful party Organisation du Peuple de Rodrigue, OPR. All the candidates of the only 2 successful parties, Alliance du Changement and Organisation du Peuple de Rodrigue, have been returned. Pursuant to Regulation 52 of the National Assembly Election Regulation 2014, I have this day, 12th of November 2024, at 8 p.m. in the conference room of the Office of the Commissioner, situated on the 9th floor of Maxete Building, Portry, being the day, the time, and the place appointed for the above-mentioned purpose, examine the returns made by returning officers pursuant to Regulation 50 of the aforesaid regulations, with a view to determining which of the unreturned candidates for National Assembly election 2024 are entitled to be allocated seats under paragraph 5 of the first schedule to the Constitution. Chairperson, in carrying out this exercise, I have been assisted by the following persons to whom I extend my sincere gratitude and appreciation. Mr. Rajesh Ramlal, Senior Counsel, Solicitor General, Mr. Sitaram, Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Yvan Jean-Louis, Assistant Solicitor General, Mr. Dawood Nod, Acting Director of Statistics, Mrs. Kunjan, Chief Electoral Officer, Mrs. Siu, Deputy Chief Electoral Officer, Mrs. Ramuddin, Deputy Chief Electoral Officer, Mr. Nadio Singh, Temporary Statistical Officer, and Mr. Rajesh Ugra, Advisor to the Electoral Commissioner. Chairperson, paragraph 5.3 of the first schedule to the Constitution provides as follows. The first 4 of the 8 seats shall, so far as is possible, each be allocated to the most successful unreturned candidate, if any, who is a member of a party and who belongs to the appropriate community, regardless of which party he belongs to. In application of paragraph 5.3 of the first schedule to the Constitution, the appropriate community in respect of the first 4 of the 8 seats is the general population community. The respective candidates who therefore qualify The first 4 of the 8 seats are the following. The first seats, Henriette Manon, Dianet, with 46.808% of votes and member of Alliance Libération. The second seat, Edouard Jacques, with 44.696 of votes and member of Alliance Libération. The third seat, Duval Adrien Charles, with 32.665% of votes and member of Alliance Les Peuples. And the fourth seat, Lejonga Georges Pierre, also known as Joe Lejonga, with 30.868% of votes and member of Alliance Les Peuples. Chairperson and members, there being no unreturned candidate belonging to the most successful party, Alliance du Changement, paragraph 5.4 of the first schedule to the Constitution does not find its application in this instance. And to the extent that there are no successful parties other than Alliance du Changement and Organisation du Peuple de Rodrigue, paragraph 5.5 and 5.6 of the first schedule to the Constitution also do not find their application. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rahman, Electoral Commissioner. I shall now proceed with the allocation of the additional seats for the National Assembly elections 2024. The Electoral Supervisory Commission has this day duly received the report of the Electoral Commissioner of his determination as to which of the unreturned candidates at the National Assembly elections held on the 10th November 2024 are entitled to be allocated seats in the National Assembly under paragraph 5 of the first schedule to the Constitution of Mauritius. The Commission, being satisfied with such report, hereby allocates the following 4 additional seats in accordance with paragraph 5.3 of the first schedule to the Constitution. First seat, Henriette Manon Dianet, with 46.808% of votes and member of Alliance Libération. Second seat, Edouard Jacques, with 44.696% of votes and member of Alliance Libération. Third seat, Duval Adrien Charles, with 32.665% of votes and member of l'Alliance des Peuples. And fourth seat, Lejonga Georges Pierre, also known as Joe Lejonga, with 30.868% of votes and member of l'Alliance des Peuples. There being no unreturned candidate belonging to the most successful party, paragraphs 5.4, 5.5, and 5.6 of the first schedule to the Constitution do not find their application in this instance. There being no unreturned candidate belonging to the most successful party, Alliance du Changement, paragraph 5.4 of the first schedule to the Constitution does not find its application in this instance. To the extent that there are no successful parties other than Alliance du Changement and Organisation du Peuple de Rodrigue, OPR, paragraphs 5.5 and 5.6 of the first schedule to the Constitution also do not find their application. We shall therefore proceed to the signing of this allocation. I will be signing myself as chairperson, and then the members of the Constitution present around the table will also be signing each